How in the world is it possible that someone who has been through countless setbacks and doubts can now live a life they once thought was impossible? If you clicked on this video, I'm sure it's because you want to know the answers. It's time to put your faith to work. Think about the people around you, the business owner or entrepreneur who went from struggling to thriving, or the teacher who has inspired hundreds of students to believe in their dreams. They didn't have it all, but they still made it. So if you're ready to stop letting fear or doubt hold you back and want to learn how to turn your faith into real results, you are in the right place. In this video, you will discover how to transform your faith from just a belief into a powerful tool for creating real lasting results. By the end of this video, you will have actionable insight to overcome self-doubt, make bold decisions, and move closer to your goals with confidence and purpose. When we talk about faith, we often think about it as something you believe in. Yes, it's actually something you believe in. Maybe you believe that you can be successful. Maybe you believe that good things will happen. But here is the truth. Faith is not just belief, it's action. James 2 verse 17 tells us that faith by itself, if it is not accompanied by action, is dead. Faith isn't just sitting back and hoping things will work out. Faith requires stepping out and doing something about it. Think about this. An athlete doesn't just believe that they are going to win. They train every day, work their skill, and put in hours and push their limits, even when they don't feel it. That's faith in action. Faith without action is like sitting in the sideline of your own life, waiting for the game to start. But it's when you get into the game, when you take the first step into the unknown, that's when faith starts the real work. So let's dive into what it really means to have faith and have it work for you. The first step is faith is confidence in yourself, even in the face of uncertainty. The truth is, the first step is always the hardest, but without it, nothing will ever change. The true test of faith begins when you make the decision to move forward into the unknown. It's easy to have faith when everything is clear, when the path is obvious. But faith doesn't ask for certainty. Faith asks for action. Even when you don't have all the answers. Think about the story of Abraham in Genesis 12:1-4. When God called him to leave everything he knew and go to a land God showed him. Abraham didn't have any roadmap. He simply took the first step with faith. Today, you can start by deciding on a direction, whether it's launching a business, changing career, or even starting a new relationship, and take that first step without needing the full picture. Let's talk about doubt. Here is the thing. Doubt is an everyday reality. It's inevitable. No matter how much faith you have, there is always the moment when doubts creep into your life. The difference between those who succeed and those who give up isn't the lack of doubt, it's how they respond to it. Therefore, the key isn't to eliminate doubt, but to face it head on and keep moving forward despite all. Doubt doesn't have to stop you. In fact, it can be the sign that you're on the right path, pushing yourself beyond your comfort zone. But here's where most people fall short. They stop when doubt sets in. And therefore, don't run from doubt. Embrace it, acknowledge it, and act despite it. When you choose to act anyways, you turn doubt into a tool that works for you, not against you. Peter doubted when he stepped out of the boat to walk on waters, but he didn't let that doubt stop him, according to Matthew chapter 14:29-31. Today, when doubt creeps in, take a small, courageous action anyways. Maybe it's sending an email that you've been avoiding, calling a mentor for advice, or applying for that job. Doubt is normal, but courage moves you forward. Faith requires bold decision. Real faith requires bold decisions, but bold decisions aren't always easy. It's easy to take small steps and make safe choices, but faith calls for big decisions, decisions that push you into new territories, decisions that carry risk. Therefore, if you want to change your life, you have to make big decisions that challenge your status quo. But that doesn't mean it will be smooth sailing. However, when you take bold action, your faith grows stronger. Faith doesn't ask for comfort. Instead, it demands courage. When you act with boldness, you may not always know where the path leads, but you are showing yourself the real world that you believe in something bigger than fear. Esther made a bold decision when she risked her life to speak up to the king. Esther 4 verse 16. She could have kept quiet, but her faith called for a bold move. Similarly, you can make a bold decision today, whether it's launching a product, raising your prices, or asking for a promotion. Taking risks doesn't mean being reckless. It means stepping out of the comfort with confidence. Faith is staying consistent and committed. And here is one of the biggest issues many of us face today, is staying consistent to whatever we want to do in our lives. But if you want lasting change, you can't just act once and expect a result. Therefore, faith is not a one-time decision. It's a daily commitment. It's showing up again and again and again, even when progress feels slow and unseen. It's easy to give up when the results are not immediate. But faith isn't about seeing instant results. It's about believing in the process and knowing that each step is a path of your growth. Therefore, when you commit to faith, you are committing to consistency, the daily grind, the small steps that eventually leads to monumental shift. But most importantly, consistency builds resilience, and that resilience leads to the breakthrough you are waiting for. And faith as a tool for transformation. Now, faith doesn't just help you achieve your goal, it also transforms you into a different person, the person capable of achieving those goals. Therefore, faith is not just about what you get, it's about who you're becoming along the way. When you take faith in action, you begin to develop qualities like courage, patience, and perseverance. But here's the truth. When you commit to faith, you start to change from inside out. You begin to see challenges differently. You start making different choices, and you start to believe in your ability to handle whatever life throws at you. Therefore, faith isn't just a means to an end, it's a tool for your transformation that reshapes who you are, what you are turning into, and the person you are becoming. Consider the story of the Apostle Paul, who said, "I have fought the good fight, I have finished the race, and I have kept the faith," according to 2 Timothy 4 verse 7. Paul didn't see instant results in many of his endeavors, but he stayed committed. Today, you can show up consistently by setting daily goals, whether it's a goal to work on a project for an hour, exercise, or reach out to new connection. Even when you didn't see the immediate result, stay true to the process. The result will show. Faith transforms you. It doesn't just help you achieve goals, it changes you into the person who can achieve them. David went from a shepherd boy to a king, and his transformation was just as important as his achievements, according to 1 Samuel 16 verse 7. You can also focus on developing qualities like patience, persistence, and courage. So the next time you are faced with a challenge, do better because now you know better. Therefore, take the first step, trust in your ability to handle the unknown. Keep moving forward even when doubt creeps in. And remember, faith is not just about waiting for your life to change, it's about creating the change you want to see. If this video was helpful, please share it. Subscribe to the channel for life-changing content curated just for you. Have a blessed day, and I will see you in the next video.